Initiating launch sequence.
What's up, everybody? Steve J back with another video. Today I'm going to be doing my first CGC reveal. Sent off 34 cards to CGC, 33 Pokemon, 1 Magic card. Do know some of these grades. I had caught a glimpse of a few of them when I was taking the cards out of the box. So kind of a semi-blind reveal. Some I've seen, some of I haven't. So yeah, let's get into it. Before I get started, let me give a quick shout out to Jeremy at the Card Shop Machine. Brother, thank you so much for allowing me to use this platform to get these videos out. I will be doing this video from my house, not the studio. The studio videos are just so much better. The lighting's better, the sound is better, the video quality is better. But sometimes you've got to put videos out when they need to be put out. We can't get together all the time at the studio, so I'm going to be doing this one from my house. Again, Jeremy at the Car Shop Machine, appreciate you, brother. I'm going to get this out of the way, give some love to Mew in this reveal. If I'm going to be doing a Pokemon reveal, I'm going to give Mew a little love. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the videos, leave a comment in the videos. We appreciate the support very, very much. We're trying to build this channel, so any support we get, we really, really appreciate it. And we're going to get into it. The first CGC card I have today is going to be the Charmander out of 151 illustration rare. Looked over most of these cards. I have a tendency to not send anything that I don't think could get a 10. So if it gets less than a 10, I've missed something, or there's something that I just overlooked when I was prepping the card, cleaning the card. I look all these cards over with magnifying glass, LED lighting. I clean them thoroughly with a microfiber cloth just to make sure they're all good. So yeah, first one is a 9. My son-in-law pulled this, the Charmeleon and the Charizard out of 1 pack of 151. Gave them to me, which I appreciate. And I sold the other 2, had this one still, so I figured I'd go ahead and send it off to get graded. It got the 9, so start my little 9 stack there. Next card up is the Kingdra out of the illustration collection, the Black Star promo. This is a promo card out of the EX box. Just thought it was a very cool card. Got the 9-5. Again, hoping for 10s. Starting off with some 9s, 9-5s. Next card up will be a Corden, I think is how you say that, out of Scarlet and Violet, SIR. Very, very cool card. Love the artwork on this card. Thought it was super, super cool. Just different. Again, so one of the cards that I sent off in submission. Got the 9-5. So starting off with some 9s and some 9-5s. Hopefully the 10 stack will outduel it. So my first 10 is the Squirtle out of Stellar Crown illustration rare. One of my favorite cards of all time is this card. I absolutely love this card. That little fella in his little pool, I just love it. It's awesome. So very, very happy with the 10 on that card. Not sure I will sell that card. I might just keep it because I love that card so much. Next up is my first pristine 10, and it is the Bulbasaur out of Stellar Crown illustration rare. Again, a great card. Was hoping for a 10 on all of these cards. Thought they all could get 10s again, or I wouldn't have sent them. This one did get the pristine 10. Love the pristine logo with CGC. Just takes it to a whole nother level. Very, very happy with that card. So great pristine 10 there. Next up, my next pristine 10 is the Surging Sparks Ultra Rare of Pikachu. I'm not really sure why I sent this card, other than it would just maybe have made the count that I needed it to be at to get to the submission I needed. But again, a very cool card. The value of this card is not super high. In a pristine 10, it definitely increases the value. So very, very happy with that. I'll take a pristine 10 in anything that I send off to get graded. So next up is the Eevee out of the Prismatic Evolutions ETB. Again, Eevee, very popular in the Pokemon world. Sent that off just as a throw-in card, and it got the 10, so very happy with that. Next up is the Reshiram This one is out of Journey Together. This is the Enhanced Booster Display Box promo. Again, very, very cool card. Love, love, love the artwork on some of these cards that has the Journey Together stamp on it. So, yeah, very cool. We'll definitely take a 10 on that. Next up is a Jammin' Tower out of Destined Rivals, hyper rare. Don't really know, again, why I sent this card. There's really not a lot of value in these cards. Did think it was a very cool card. I love the golds. Only had one or two of these. It was the only one that I thought could get a 10, and it got the 10, so happy with that one. Some of these cards I will be selling. Some of them I will be keeping. Next up is the Ivysaur out of 151. If I haven't said it in this video, I love every single illustration rare out of 151. I think they are the best illustration rares of any set that's ever come out of Pokemon. So, yeah, the illustration rares out of 151 are all my favorites. The Ivysaur did get the 9, so I will take that. Next up is the Venusaur SIR out of 151. I pulled 2 of these out of a 151 tens. I think I got a 151 box with the 6 tens or 5 tens, and I pulled 2 of these out of the same 10. So, yeah, I'm very happy that I got 2 of those. Was hoping for 10s. Got the 9.5 on the first one, so I'll put that with my 9 stack. Catching up with my 10 so far. Next up is the other Venusaur SIR that I pulled out of the same 10. And it got the 9. So 195, 19. Yeah, I'll take that. I'm not going to complain too much with 9s and 9.5s. 8s, 8.5s, anything lower than that, I'd be a little disappointed. So next up is the Bulbasaur out of 151 illustration rare. I just think the illustration rares out of 151 are just fantastic. Great, great cards. Did get the 9.5. I will take that. That's about as close to a 10 you're going to get. Not sure what I missed to cause it to get a 9.5, but again, 9.5 on that. I'll take it. Next up is the Charmander V-Star, or Charizard out of V-Star, sorry. Ultra Premium Collection. Any Charizard that I get that I think looks really good, I'm going to send it for grading. I don't care if it's a low-end Charizard, if it's a super highest-end Charizard. I'm going to send Charizards off to get graded. This one did get a 9. A little disappointing, but again, very, very cool card. Charizard, so we'll take that. Next up is the Mew VMAX out of Fusion Strike Hollow. Another one that I thought clearly should have gotten a 10. I don't know what I missed again on this one. No real corner issues. The centering looked really, really good on this card. Cleaned it thoroughly. So, yeah, got the 9. My 9 stack has overtaken my 10 stack right now, so we will see where that goes. Next up is a Greninja out of the illustration collection. When I was buying a couple of these boxes, the EX boxes, I didn't realize that the promo card is worth more than the box. A lot of these promo cards in PSA 10s were going for like $200 to $250 for just the promo card in PSA 10. So decided to send this one to CGC, and I got the 9. So my 9 stack is growing. And to add to it, the Poliwhirl. Another 151 illustration rare. I mean, listen, guys, come on. The illustration rares out of 151 are amazing. All of them. I don't think there's a bad illustration rare out of 151. I just think they're all amazing. Got a 10 on that one, or got a 9 on that one. Was hoping for a 10. Getting into the next stack. This ain't great. Got the 8.5 on the Charmander Obsidian Flames ETB promo. This came out of the Elite Trainer box. Again, a great card, but 8.5, not great. Next up is my Blastoise SIR out of 151. I will say this card had a little tiny little white speck on, I think, down on the bottom left corner. I'm not sure if anybody could see that, but I think there was a little white speck, and I sent it anyway, hoping for a 9. because, again, I just love illustration rares and SIRs out of 151. Was hoping for a 9 out of this one. Did not expect a 10. It's the only one that I sent that I didn't think could get a 10. Got the 8.5, so a couple of 8s there. My only Magic card that I sent in here was the Katria Triome, I think is how you say that. The Rare Foil Showcase. Was looking at a couple of these cards that I had just sitting around. Thought I'd give one Magic card a try just to see how it would do in the submission. And it got the 8. So not real sure, again, what I missed on this card. A lot of that little white stuff you see is the dust from the boxes that CGC comes in. So pretty card, but again, an 8. Not really what you're looking for. Next up is the Blastoise Ultra Rare Holo out of 151. Again, one of my favorite cards ever. And it got the 10, so very, very happy with that card. That is a great one. Then next up is the Steelix out of Paradox Rift illustration rare. Another just cool art card. I just love the art on some of these illustration rares. Even some of the ones that don't have great value, that are not super in high demand. I look at some of the artwork on some of these cards and I just want to get them slabbed up, and I just think they look really, really cool. So that one got the 10. Very happy with that. Next up is the Perturant out of Shrouded Fable ETB. This is the Black Star promo out of the ETB box. Again, I just thought it was a really cool card. Not sure that it has much value, but in a 10, it has a little bit of value. And I just thought it was a really cool card. So I sent it off, and it got the 10, so can't go wrong with that. Next up, the Ivysaur. I mean, I could say it 100 times, but the illustration rares out of 151, you just can't match it in any other set that I've ever seen. So if you agree or disagree, leave a comment down in the comments below. Let me know if you agree that the illustration rares out of 151 are the best top to bottom. I'm sure there are other illustration rares that are nicer and better than some of the ones in 151, but as far as top to bottom, all the IRs in 151, I just don't think they can be matched. Got a 10, happy with that. Another Reshiram out of Journey Together. This is the illustration rare holo. Got the 10. Again, great art on this card. Just love that card. Super cool. Super, super cool. This one, I don't know why I really sent this card. I just like it. So some of these cards I sent because I'm looking to flip and invest in some bigger cards. Some of these I'm going to keep. This is probably one of the ones I'm going to keep just because I don't think it has really much value, but I just thought it was a super cool card. Had a Black Bolt. Got the 10, so I'm happy with that. Next up is the Latios out of Surging Sparks illustration rare. This card was a crossover card for me. I sent it off originally to SGC and it got a 9.5. Thought it deserved a 10, so I cracked it, sent it to CGC. They agreed with me and gave it the 10. I think it looks much better in this slab anyway. So yeah, very, very happy with that as well. My 10 stack has surpassed my 9 stack finally. So we're heading in the right direction here. Next up, another 10. This is the Shaman. I think I'm saying that right, out of Destined Rivals illustration rare. Again, a very, very cool card. Definitely some value in this card as a CGC 10. Was talking to somebody the other day about CGC and PSA, and I had a little issue with PSA on one of my submissions and haven't sent anything back to them, but I am sending another submission to PSA. I'm going to compare it to this to see what my grades are comparative to what PSA gives me on my next submission. I have another sports card submission that's already out, that's been gone for about 3 months now, that should be coming back hopefully in the next month, that I'm going to do a reveal on. And then another sports PSA that I'm sending off this week. Jeremy is sending off for me. So yeah, that's why I decided to do a CGC submission, just to see what I thought of the company, what I thought of their slabs. I really, really like them. They're crystal clear. I mean, the cards just look beautiful in these CGC slabs. So next one up is I think that's Wabuffet out of the Destined Rivals ETB. This is another promo out of ETBs. Again, just a super cool card. Love the art on some of these cards. Even if, like I said, some of the illustration rares that come out of most of the products, even if they don't have a lot of value and the artwork I think is really, really cool on them, I send them off just because I love art and I love the fact that some of these cards are really, really cool. Next up is the Armourouge, I think is, if I'm saying that correctly. If I'm not saying these names correctly, Pokemon lovers, please don't hold it against me. I'm learning as I go. I will miss some of these names. I'm trying to get them right, get what cards I have and get those right and not speak on the wrong things and things like that. So I'm working on it. Just be patient with me on some of the names. This is out of the Scarlet and Violet illustration rare. Again, just thought the artwork on it was really, really cool. So decided to send it off and it got a 10. So very happy with that. This was probably my favorite card in the submission. The Drowsy out of Scarlet and Violet, the illustration rare. Just there's so much going on this card with the Ferris wheel and just there's so much detail in this card. I just love the artwork on this card. Definitely probably my favorite card in the submission on a personal level, and was very, very happy to get the 10 on that. Next up is the War Turtle out of 151. I'm not going to say it again. Y'all know what I think. So that one got the 10. Great, great card. Beautiful, beautiful card. Got the 10. Very, very happy with that. I've got 2 cards left. The last 2, another Green Ninja out of the illustration collection. This one did get the 10. This card has some pretty good value at a 10. I think when I sent these off, and a PSA 10 was doing somewhere around $200, I think, $150 to $200. I'd have to go back and look, but yeah, very happy with that. And the last card of the submission is going to be the Stevens Beldum out of the Steven Rival Battle Deck. I bought one of these Battle Deck boxes just for this card alone. I just thought this card was really, really cool. Again, love the art on these cards. And it got the 10, so very, very happy with that. So that is going to do it for my first CGC submission. Be on the lookout for some more videos coming soon with some reveals. Like I said, I have a PSA reveal that should be coming soon. Sports cards that I will be doing. A little recap real quick. There is my 8 and 8.5 stack. 3 cards. Out of 34, I can't complain about that. Here is my 9 stack compared to my 10 stack. I'm not going to get really too into that, but there's my 9s and my 9.5s. So can't complain with that. And then the biggest stack of the day was 10s. 2 pristines, a lot of 10s on some very, very cool cards. That's a nice stack of 10s. I cannot complain about that. I am thoroughly impressed with CGC. We sent these cards out. We got them back in about the time frame that they said we would get them back. And I'm very happy with the grades. A couple questionable ones, but for the most part, pretty happy. Thank you so much for watching the video. This one turned into a little bit of a long one. Thank you again to the Card Shop Machine, Jeremy. Thank you again. Please like, subscribe, follow the channel. We greatly appreciate it, and we will see you next time.